You're listening to The Alex Jones Show.
Big Brother, mainstream media, government cover-ups. You want answers? Well, so does he. He's Alex Jones on the GCN Radio Network. And now, live from Austin, Texas, Alex Jones.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're live, broadcasting worldwide. It is the 12th day of December, 2014, on this Friday edition. I'm your host, Alex Jones. I want to thank David Knight and the rest of the crew sitting in yesterday. I, again, have had family issues here and there that I've been taking care of that are all now coming into line quite nicely, thanks to the good Lord above. And so that's why I've been missing a few days here and there. But we'll make it up to everybody. We are live, ladies and gentlemen, and I'll be live this Sunday, 4 to 6 p.m. Central Standard Time here at InfoWars. Where to start? Look at the front page of DrudgeReport.com. GOPers accuse leadership of breaking promises to kill the big spending bill. Why even the First Lady's lunch program is funded. And the constituency is so incredibly upset. Even Sean Hannity, who normally defends the system, has come out and dubbed Boehner. I was calling him Joe Biden Boehner last week. Well, now Hannity's calling him John Gruber Boehner, or John Gruber's Boehner. I don't mean that as a pun, really, folks. You're supposed to pronounce that German name, Boehner. Let's be proud of your family name. But he even had a campaign when he first ran for Congress saying it's Boehner, not Boner. We had to find that old TV ad from 20-something years ago. But Sean Hannity has slammed John Gruber's Boner. He shouldn't be the speaker. John Boner Gruber, Conservatives Tonight. That's right. He did Gruber Conservatives Tonight. Or the American people, most Democrats don't like Obamacare now in Gallup polls. It's a giant stinking fraud, a bipartisan criminal operation. You just had a major political realignment, the biggest Republican sweep in over 100 years. What's going to happen if they don't perform and repeal it, which Mitch McConnell and John Gruber Boehner, sounds like a song or something. John Boehner, or no, John Gruber Boehner. His name is my name, too. Because all of them are going to be seen as a bunch of Gruberites, that we're stupid. By the way, we are stupid if we don't dismantle this whole criminal system. We really do deserve whatever we get if we don't roll up our sleeves and at the county, city, federal, international level, reverse the out-of-control, joke-level, racing corruption that is taking place. Boehner and Obama deals have increased debt $3.8 trillion just since Boehner was Speaker of the House with Obama in the last 4 years. So that's the bottom line, ladies and gentlemen. Merry Christmas. Government goodies for all, even pork for piggies. We're going to break down those articles coming up. Some of the stories up on Infowars.com. House passes government funding bill with bankster derivative bailout provision, bigger than the banker bailout of 2008. By the way, Kurt Nemo's headline is excellent, and it's very accurate. He does a great job focusing on that. But it's not even bad enough. The headline's not even horrible enough. It should be House passes banker bailout derivatives bill bigger than 08. Because it is bigger. It's unlimited. Unlimited power to bankrupt the country, to quote Emperor Palpatine. We're like trying to save the country. And the globalists, the Federal Reserve, say, no, 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 you will die. You will sign on to everything. Everything is proceeding as David Rockefeller has foreseen it. It's Friday. I'm wound up. We got Billy Corgan of Smashing Pumpkins coming up.
The government's Department of Homeland Security is buying up loads of ammo. At the same time, they're restricting civilians' rights to own and purchase firearms. Can you put 2 and 2 together? Infidel Body Armor can stop every round, including hollow points and .308 sniper rounds. Is reasonably priced and fully legal. But for how long? Go to InfidelBodyArmor.com, spelled INFIDEL bodyarmor.com. Infidel Body Armor. Just won't quit.
The average person's life is filled with unexpected challenges. Unlock the energy it takes to defeat these daily beasts with Super Male or Super Female Vitality, specifically designed to assist the body in regulating proper hormone balance to create superior vitality in males and females. Supercharge and conquer your world at InfoWarsLife.com or call 1-888-253-3139.
In the near future.
When you realize how fake it all is, the football, the basketball.
Alert. Security alert. This is Homeland Security. Analysis. InfoWars building independent media operation.
We let the worst people get controlled and tell us that we are the ones responsible.
Prime directive. Discredit Alex Jones.
Jones is the wildly popular conspiracy theorist.
A popular conspiracy theory talk show called InfoWars.
Alex Jones is now in an Austin jail.
These people are assaulting us.
Targeting of patriots engaged.
They are never going to stop. They're never going to deviate from their program until we stop them.
Block free iPhone app at Infowars.com. Block free podcast and video feed. Imperative. Destroy Prison Planet TV.
You gotta set your eye on the enemy, not worry about what propaganda they put out. Intellectually, it's begun. You can feel it.
2015 is almost here, and with it comes those New Year's resolutions to finally transform your body the way you want it. There's a reason over 88% of New Year's resolutions fail. Make this year different by equipping yourself with Oxy Powder, the next level in cleansing the body naturally. Using super oxygenation, Oxy Powder, available through InfoWarsLife.com, gently cleanses the body while you sleep with easy capsules. Tens of thousands of individuals have used Oxy Powder to cleanse their bodies and aid in their transformations. Even InfoWars Nightly News Director Rob Dew has been using Oxy Powder with incredible success.
Took it that first day, and then I took it for 6 more days after that. 12 pounds melted off in about a week. I'd say a week, 7 days.
2015 can be different. Diet and exercise are important, but a lot of us have already tried that. Oxy Powder flushes it out. Secure your Oxy Powder at InfoWarsLife.com. That's InfoWarsLife.com or 888-253-3139.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're live broadcasting worldwide. It's Friday, December 12th, 2014. Strap yourselves in.
As a community moves towards despotism, respect is restricted to fewer people.
That's veteran Denver police officer Charles Jones IV smashing an unarmed suspect in the face 6 times.
Officers accused of using excessive force on a suspect and then trying to erase the evidence.
I'm observing what they're doing and they're arresting me. I don't understand what's going on.
A community rates low on an information scale when the press, radio, and other channels of communication are controlled by only a few people.
Does it raise ethical questions about the use of government money to produce stories about the government that wind up being aired with no disclosure that they were produced by the government?
How can you ask such a question?
What difference at this point does it make?
When a competent observer looks for signs of despotism in the community, he looks beyond fine words and noble phrases.
There are actions I have the legal authority to take as president that will help make our immigration system more fair and more just. Tonight, I'm announcing those actions.
What I say goes, see? I'm the law around here.
He came, he saw, he died.
Yes, in modern warfare, our military leaders are finding that words and ideas are highly effective weapons.
We just have to be repetitive about this. We need to do this every day of the week and just really brainwash people into thinking about guns in a vastly different way.
We are trained to deceive if we have to. You really don't have to trust me. You shouldn't trust me. In fact, by my actually participating in that, I will taint the news.
In communities of this kind, despotism stands a good chance.
The 9 most terrifying words in the English language are, I'm from the government and I'm here to help.
Okay, Ms. Hughes, well, we're going to do everything we can to help you.
Resistance to tyrants is obedience to God. It's the Alex Jones Show, because there is a war on for your mind.
We need to get that video, not just on prisonplanet.tv, but up on Infowars.com right now. Rob Jacobson produced that little 2-minute jewel of awakening and truth, Veritas, so he can name it whatever he wants. Let's make it top video, Infowars.com YouTube channel. The one with 450 million views, the big channel, put it on the top of the Alex Jones channel right now, please. And let's get it up to Infowars.com and prisonplanet.com. Wow, where do I begin today? I mean, it is over the top. There is so much good news. There is so much bad news. There is so much crazy news. We have Billy Corrigan, of course, of Smashing Pumpkins. 40 million albums sold. Patriot, anti-New World Order. So he's demonized by CIA operatives like Anderson Cooper on a routine basis. I was going to be here yesterday. He was going to be on via video Skype, but I had a family issue come up, so David Knight filled in. His plane is landing out in Vegas at about noon, our time, so he's supposedly going to be on about 1. If there's any flight delays or anything, he'll end up being on Sunday or sometime next week. But my good friend Billy Corrigan, scheduled to talk about a whole bunch of key issues and his new hit album and a new tour that's starting, coming up in the third hour. Professor Daryl Hamamoto, who, of course, has exposed the Democrats' admitted plan out at UC Davis, headed up by Big Sis, to create racial division in America and use Latinos as a new under-slave class, basically. So he's going to be joining us to talk about all the recent race baiting and the rest of it that's been unfolding as well. That's what we have lined up on this live Friday worldwide edition. That said, wow, there is so much to get to. First off, some really positive news. This is a bellwether right here. Fox News has been basically defending John Boehner and Mitch McConnell every time I tune into it. And I monitor it here. We have it on in the coffee room. We have it on in the studio. We have CNN on in the coffee room. MSNBC's back in the newsroom. And then we monitor Drudge and a bunch of other alternative media, new media, real media, but wide spectrum media is really the unfiltered media, wide open media, Wild Wild West media, whatever you want to call it. We've got TV screens up everywhere just monitoring things. But I am not just seeing Sean Hannity. We have a clip of this we'll play in a moment. I'm seeing basically most of the Fox News crew turning on the Republican blue blood establishment because they know which way the wind blows, after propping it up for a decade plus, and saying, you need to be removed from office, you need to be removed from the speakership if you don't repeal Obamacare whole hog. And if you don't block Obama on executive action on open borders, because there will not be a country anymore, the presidency will be a dictatorship. And I said this 3 weeks ago, when Krauthammer, not once but twice, said Obama's becoming a dictator, he's got to be impeached. Krauthammer is really smart and is a conservative intellectual. He doesn't just throw out buzzwords all day like a Hannity does. I don't agree with some of the stuff Krauthammer pushes sometimes, but he's light years better than a Sean Hannity or these mainline rhino Republican talk show hosts that just support the police state, the drug war, the giant prisons, no matter what. Police brutality, no matter what. We try to look at both sides and actually be fair. Not just party line, big government's good as long as it's conservative run. No, it's not. We're a constitutional republic, not a Republican Republican. Again, the term Republicans come from people that supported the Republic. So a lot of Republicans like my show because they actually do support the Republic. But there's not much Republican in the big R Republican Party anymore, because they're really the little r, not the big real R that is this country. That's a tongue twister, but it's prima facie evidence of reality. Now, if you pull back from all this and you look at Sean Hannity and all these others coming out and saying he shouldn't be the speaker, close quote, this is a real telegraph message to the establishment, Rockefeller style,